Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to GV Guides. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 63 of Persona 3 Reload. And once again, man, yeah, if you're a member, you're getting this, like, incredibly early. I'm basically just taking any free time that I have and really pushing to finish this series because Persona 3 and Persona 4 are very long video games. And I think it just takes extra oomph, you know, extra coverage, basically, to keep the pacing up. Because, yeah, man, these games are just super long. So, welcome to episode 63. Now, as far as I understand, as I keep saying, we're super close to the end of this video game. And today, we should be making a huge choice, too. December 31st, we have to choose whether we're going to fight to live or submit to Nyx, which obviously, if you know anything about me, I mean, there's no way in heck I would ever choose to just submit. Not gonna happen. So, what did people do today? Spent with Suemitsu, old couple, we already spent time with them. Worked at the movie theater, slept in your bed, used the shared computer, drew a fortune, worked at Be Blue, made use of Wakatsu. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I just realized we may not... Did we finish Mitsuru's social link? Oh, God. I think we had, like, one more to go, didn't we? Oh, no, we have a bunch at 9. Yukari is at 9. Did we finish? Girl at the Shrine... Oh, no, we have so many at 9. Where is Mitsuru Karijo? Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish the others, but... At the very least, we will have finished Mitsuru Karijo, so that's fine. Okay, so I want to check the requests here, because we should just have Persona Fusion milestones, which can be done off camera. Very well. And then, yeah, what do we do? I don't know. Who the heck do we have left? Looks like somebody at the Iwatodai Strip Mall, but that's the elderly couple. Which is weird that it shows up as a, you know, Arcana card, because there's no way we're not going to be able to do it. We already maxed it out, so it's weird that it shows up. So I suppose we will work at the movie theater, because I don't think we've ever done that. So yeah, let's go to the Port Island Station. Last forever. And if you're with me... I needed to go to... No, it is the station, right? And then we go over here. Okay, Temperance Arcana may help me grow even more. Spend time, check what can be done. What should I check about working part-time? On days I have off from school. So how are people able to... Should I spend the day here? I'm going to spend the day... Yeah, there we go. Work part-time. See to films and patrons. Raises courage in academics. Yeah, let's just do it to do it. I mean, we're probably not going to unlock anything here, but it'll be fun. I gave it my all working part-time at the concession stand. In my spare time, I read brochures and learned about trending movies. There was a complaint about noisy customers, so I gave them a warning. You're really getting good at this. I'm looking forward to seeing you continue to improve. Since I've gotten better at my work, they're giving me a slight raise. Well, here's your paycheck. I feel like I've improved my academics and courage because of work. And unfortunately, nothing here. Why does this song sound familiar? I'm wondering if this is a Persona 5 track. It sounds... very familiar. I know it's a Persona song, but I wonder if we've even heard it in 3. It might be referencing Persona 5. Yeah. I feel like it's a Persona 5. I could be wrong. It might just be Persona 3. I'm forgetting. It's getting late. I should head back to the dorm. Now, here comes the big moment as far as I understand. Ryoji has returned as promised. It's time for me to make my decision.
Hey, it's been a while. Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits, I'll lose this form. And I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then, I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
Ryoji-kun.
Oh, And one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me. Alright. I'll be waiting.
Have you made your decision?
I have.
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
You know how I feel.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you. I'm on board too. I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then, okay?
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name. It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. You are. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live in peace until the moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated. It's pointless to fight her. Are you still thinking? Or have you already made up your mind?
Ah, gosh dang it. I didn't mean to skip that. I must choose wisely. I was trying to press A for the little dots. Spare Ryoji and stay as is. Kill Ryoji and forget everything. I mean, if ever there was like a bad ending, I feel like it would be this. So I'm going to say spare Ryoji and stay as is.
I guess I wasn't able to change your mind. There's still some time until midnight. I didn't want to have to show you this, but I have no choice. Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world until I am finally satiated. There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world cannot be changed. That's something you can't comprehend. Memories are not set in stone. Old ones can be replaced with new ones, creating a new reality. Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you. Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all, you're someone very special to me.
I have to make my decision now. My answer is... Well, I mean, ultimately it's like... It's weird, because the game is saying you cannot kill Nyx. But I think that's more just the theatrics of it, right? Because, you know, not being able to kill a final boss in a JRPG feels really terrible. So, once again... Yeah, I'm going to spare Ryoji and stay as is. You know, I think the truth is just ultimately more important than being ignorant.
I understand. As sad as I am to hear it, It's your life. You're free to do what you want with it. I'll respect your decision. Let's get back to the others. I need to tell you guys how to confront Nyx. Somehow, I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there really is some power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this.
The music box.
I know this isn't exactly the best timing, but I never thought I'd feel this way. Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you'll remember me. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting.
You have forged a powerful bond with Ryoji. You can now fuse Saturnus, the Black Sun.
Yo, what's up, Ryoji?
It's a painful decision, but it's yours to make.
That's right.
But it's impossible to defeat Nyx.
We'll go as far as we can. We have to try.
You're the only one saying it's impossible. Personally, I don't care if it is.
All right, then. It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus. On the promised day, you have to make your way to the top of the tower.
The promised day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow, January 31st, 2010. On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus, and that's when the world will end.
1 month.
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Appriser's arrival, Nyx learns that the way has been prepared, and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
That explains why it's called the Tower of Demise. So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right. But remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then, you'll realize exactly what you're trying to stand against.
We understand. You don't need to keep telling us. 1 month from now, January 31st. We won't forget.
Well, I'll be going then. I want to leave you while I'm still in this form.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
I won't forget that you were my enemy. And my friend.
I guess.
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this, but I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then. Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
I've made an important decision together with my friends. I feel an unbreakable bond with them.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. We now bestow upon thee.
It's so hard knowing when to press A.
Fool within thyself.
Like, it always just trips you up here. Okay, rank 10, the Fool, which I love that little Arcana design. Rank 10 Fool sees the Fool social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Susano O, the Raging God. We all share the same goal. Our relationship has grown stronger. Now the team is even more united than ever.
I am
What is this?
Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the persona of the Judgment Arcana.
Okay, Judgment. Rank 1 Judgment, but we only have a month to max it out. Nick's Annihilation Team. Oh. A new year is about to begin. In 1 month on January 31st, we will face Nyx. We must reach the top of Tartarus by then. This is what we've all decided. 2009 is quietly drawing to a close. It was a year filled with many memories. Okay. Yeah, an entire year. I forget when this game starts. It's interesting that it ends like a month after the new year starts. You would think like December 31st might have been the better day, but I don't know. It's New Year's Day.
Good morning. Oh, and, Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Let's make the most of it.
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
Why would I watch something like that?
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently, Mitsuru-san got kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it.
Huh?
You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too!
Count me in too.
Oh, look at that. Turns out we all want to go after all.
Where is it?
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Happy New Year! Let's all give it our best. Anyhow, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
Yucatan.
What?
Happy New Year. What's the matter, Iori?
Kirijo-senpai, you look amazing. I feel like I'm... What's this feeling?
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone! I've never worn a kimono before. My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca, wow, you look just... wow.
Hey, come on! This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Ai-chan, considering what you usually wear, it looks even more amazing on you.
Is that so? What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, what a beautiful first dream of the new year. Right, Sonata-san?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping me wake up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Other layers? Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
No, wait! Ouch!
I like how everybody's still surprised Junpei is just being classic Junpei. Okay, I was wondering why they kind of like moved on quickly from the end of the world announcement, but I'm assuming like this plays regardless of whether you choose to, you know, fight or not. Like I think the game probably continues for another month, but yeah, as I said, I don't know why you wouldn't choose to fight. All right, so let's explore everything. We've got the shrine here. See if there's anything going on. Let's talk to this guy. Today's yo-yo fishing is a New Year's version. Great luck if you catch it, worse luck if it breaks. Yo-yo fishing, that sounds fun. Masks are actually good luck items, you know? Like this one, for example. Where did I put it?
What? I didn't say that! Dude, don't go making stuff up!
Okay.
What?
No, not you, Mr. Junpei, Mr. Ken.
Huh? But you said...
Come on over.
Hey, come over here, young man. My takoyaki is both delicious and cheap, only 400 yen. What, you thought you'd get a discount because it's New Year's? Just buy some, please. You got it. I will buy 96 takoyaki. We could actually do it. I don't think she'd have 96 takoyaki available.
Drop by again, yeah.
Thanks, come again.
I drew a paper fortune, and it said great luck. I'm sure that means everything will work out for the best.
I can't believe he got worse luck. Maybe I should break up with him before his bad luck affects me too. I'm gonna break up with somebody because they got a bad luck fortune. I picked a fortune and it was worse luck. That's a hell of a way to start the new year. Yeah, I would say so. Unlucky, literally. Hello?
Wearing something like this on New Year's really makes me feel more put together. Although the sash makes it a little hard to breathe.
Seriously, Junpei? Of all the dumb things you could say. Anyway, it's nice that we get the chance to go out like this every once in a while. Let's just try to stay positive and chin up.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I really do feel like it just plays this regardless of what your choice is.
Planning on heading back?
Stay a little longer. Let's talk to
Alright.
Akihiko.
Let me...
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I keep cutting people off this episode.
I'm not used to seeing the girls dressed like that. Not sure why, but I get a little flustered looking at them.
Yeah, because they look very refined in their kimonos. I love kimonos, such a beautiful piece of clothing, a beautiful textile. Okay, I guess we'll head out.
Planning on heading back?
What did you wish for, Fuka?
I wished for a great year. I know it sounds boring, but that's what I really want.
That's what I wished for as well.
We all wished for the same thing.
However, I'm not praying for divine help. There's nothing to worry about. I have the utmost certainty that we can do this.
Yeah, I know we can.
We should get going.
I think we can do it too, as long as it's some sort of like normal mechanic in terms of the boss. I don't know. They're kind of setting her up to be
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
almost impossible.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Okay, so then I'm assuming that's the final border floor. Elizabeth said that a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. So, if I had to guess, come to think of it, the crops I plant on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Ba-ba-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-da-da. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want... Okay, it looks like she has more requests, so we'll go check those out. But before I forget... Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Let's go get these. These little tomatoes. Harvest has increased. Charged herb. Can we even harvest these before the end of the game? I guess so. Let's go for the golden tomato sprout. So 116, about halfway through the year. Okay. Then, let's go to the command room, because I'm betting there will be at least one more new video here. No new recordings. Interesting. Definitely would have expected there to be some. And it looks like we have some sort of quest. I don't know if that just means Elizabeth has new requests here. Most likely. All right, let's head into Club Escapade as well, see if there's anything new going on here. If there ever was a time for them to introduce new stuff, it would be right about now. So, dating... Ooh, here we go. Believer's blog note. A note with the URL of a blog whose author writes fanatically about Nyx. Now, that's interesting. And then we've got the dating site notes, which will buy 7 of these. But those are infinite, obviously. Okay, that's really interesting. We definitely want to listen to that on the computer. And then this guy's got the luxury stuff, which I don't think matters too much. I mean, the avaricious ring could be helpful. And then he's got all of these little jewels. And then we've got the fortune teller as well. Let's go to... Back to Polonium Mall here. B Blue 5, not really a reason to go there. Let's go check out Elizabeth's final requests, I would imagine. Okay, 3 Twilight Fragments. And then what do you got request-wise? So she has, bring me a Tonbo Kiri, which is a spear for Ken, it would look like. Show me a Tonbo Kiri. Obtain it from the antique shop. Okay, so we know that. And then bring me a bloody button.
You must know.
Have you ever experienced being pursued relentlessly by a vicious shadow within Tartarus? Yes, I am speaking of the Reaper. This time, my request is for you to defeat it. No doubt, this is an extremely challenging request, and I do not intend to force it upon you. But do consider undertaking it should you have confidence in your abilities. Ah, the Reaper. We haven't even seen the Reaper, though, have we? So that'll be interesting. Yeah. What was that thing called again? Tonbo Kiri. No, I'm good.
Very well.
Thank you. Okay, let's go see if we can make the Tonbo Kiri. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The time has almost come. I can tell. How long has it been since you started coming here? To think I'm cooperating with a Persona user 10 years after I stopped working with Kirijo-san. But I'm glad that Persona user is you. You had me on tetherhooks with how new you were, but now look how capable you are. Oh, would you look at that? This base model is quite rare. I should be able to make a fairly interesting piece of equipment with this. Soul Seed Drop is new. Okay, so we'll definitely want to do these before we go back into Tartarus. Trade card. So we'll trade those two if we can, if we have extra stuff. But we're looking for fuse equipment. Okay, we can't make any of that.
What will it be?
Okay, so there's the Tonbo Kiri. We need 2 diamonds and 1 gold quartz. 2 diamonds and 1 gold quartz. I just want to see. I think I keep going through the same stuff. Where am I? Okay, 2 diamonds and 1 quartz or whatever, which I don't think we can buy from that other store.
What will it be?
But I'll just check here. Okay, then if we go to trade item, can we get jewels here? You can. But what was it? It was like gold quartz, right? Black quartz, silver quartz, and silver quartz. Silver quartz and silver quartz. So it was here, right? And it was the Tonbo. So yeah, 2 diamonds, 1 gold quartz.
Everything
good. Hope to see you soon.
2 diamonds and 1 gold quartz. Now let's go back over here. 2 diamonds and 1 gold quartz. Bump dum. Bump dum. So, this guy does not have any of those. So the question is, how do you get him outside of Tartarus? You might just have to get him through Tartarus, perhaps. Because I don't think there's any other place to buy any jewels, right? So we'll just keep that in mind. Okay, so what did people do today? Mutatsu, and people immediately went to Tartarus, which is interesting. I mean, we definitely could use the shared computer, watch a DVD with Amada. Ooh, I am kind of curious about the shared computer, though. Yeah, I think that would be cool, because I do want to see what the heck is going on with that. Iwatodai Station Strip Mall. So, let's go to the first floor lounge. Because it's specifically about Nyx, who's going to be our final boss, it sounds like. So, Believer's blog note. Let me see what the URL leads to. The Book of Nyx, it looks like a site for those who worship Nyx. The end that frees us from suffering is nigh. We are all but fools. We perpetuate our own fear and misery and allow them to control us. But Nyx-sama will show us the way. Nyx-sama will save us all. It seems as though the blog hasn't been updated in a little while. I need to be ready for the fight that awaits us on January 31st. Max SP increased by 5. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. Wonder what the point of that was. It would be kind of cool if there was, like, maybe some sort of bonus thing you could do against Nyx if you did, you know, read that blog post. The news is on. It was reportedly a gathering organized by a new religious group. Police are working to confirm. I'm sorry, what? The news is talking about a cult gathering set to happen around the start of the year. Oh. So that seems like... yeah, the cult of Nyx or whatever. Okay, we got Maiko Wakatsu's screenshot. Now we're getting text from the movie theater since we went there. Well, okay, let's see what people did today. Old couple Maiko. So the question is, if we can hang out with Maiko and finish her social link, that probably would be the best here, but also we probably want to prepare, because if we can clear out the final section of Tartarus, that would be good too. But we just need to go to the antique shop, we need to go to the Velvet Room, and we need to go to Officer Kurosawa. All of that is open at night, right? So yeah, that's fine. Okay, looks like Maiko wants to spend time with me. I might grow closer soon. Let's head to where Maiko is. Okay, sounds like this finishes Maiko's social link. Hi, I'm so happy to see you. Come on, hurry, let's play. Oh, yay, we're gonna have so much fun today. Let's go.
Hey, come on! Let's play on the jungle gym, and the seesaw, and then kick the can, and then let's play everything!
I passed the time playing with Maiko.
I'm tired. No way you'll forget about me now, right? We played so much. Today, I'm moving far away. Dad told me I would always be his daughter, no matter how far away. We're still family, so I don't have to be sad. Family is special. Do you think I'll have a family of my own one day?
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, you're right. I hope. So, when I'm all grown up, can we get married?
What? I'll think about it.
No, you're supposed to say yes. I don't want to marry anyone else. Take this, okay? I made it just for you.
Got the bead ring.
Someday, let's get real wedding rings.
Maiko is blushing. Apparently she just proposed to me. I am thou, thou art I.
Of the Hanged Man Arcana have been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Hanged Man within thyself.
Rank 10, the Hanged Man, girl at the shrine. The Hanged Man social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Attis, the god of sacrifice.
Close your eyes, okay?
I felt a kiss on my cheek.
Don't be so shy. Well, bye-bye. We'll see each other again, okay? I just know it.
Well, that kid was adorable. I'm glad we were able to finish her social link. Bum ba da boom boom.
Sup, dude? Hey, let's go to Tartarus. Start the new year off strong, you know? I mean, if we just take it easy, that'll just make me more nervous at this point.
Do 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 do. Yeah, tonight might be a good time to go to Tartarus. We got Wild Duck Burger. What did people do today? Yep, looking like it. Let's check people's schedules. Seems like everyone can go tonight. Yeah, I would definitely say today would be the time to go. So, let's go to the town map. We'll go to Polonia Mall. Ba ba ba. Ba ba da boom. Ba da doo. Alright, so first of all, we'll check. I think we have every single missing rescue request done. I think that's totally done. So we're good there. Then we will go to, I guess it would be smart to start off with the antique shop.
Welcome.
Do 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 do.
Will prove to be useful.
Okay, so we want to make sure we don't use the items for the Ken weapon. Do 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 do. Do do do. So what do we got? Lowers one foe's attack and blah blah blah. Raises one ally's attack. Party's accuracy evasion. Party's defense. Party's attack. This could be good. Megi Do Leon Gem. Precious Egg is also really good. B Chain EX. So this will use a diamond, unfortunately, which is not good. It's going to be a really helpful item, though. What about the Precious Egg? This also uses a diamond. Oof. I mean, it's probably more important to do those than, you know, try to make the item. But I'm going to still try to make the item. So I'm going to say no.
I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
And these use diamonds as well, but not the speed and not the luck. So let's go for speed incense.
All right, I'll trade you.
And then it looks like we're good there. Do 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 do. Megi Do Leon. Okay, fuse equipment. And then do we have literally anything that we can make? We can make the King D blade. This is for Junpei though. The Brionac, which we've already upgraded, right? Do 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 do. And then let's compare this. Is this an improvement for anybody? I don't think that it is. It definitely is not. Golden dress. Do, 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 do. So yeah, this is not improvement either. So none of this is going to be helpful, I don't think. And then we've got that, and then we've got this, and then we've got that. Yeah, and as you go through these, they get worse and worse and worse. So I don't think these are going to matter too much.
What will it be?
So I suppose we are done. We can always, yeah, because we have to use the diamonds, which sucks. But that's fine. Okay, bye! And then we should definitely go to Kurosawa next, because that's going to be the most expensive. Do. Spare no preparation. Make sure you come back alive. Okay, sell items first. Brionac, I think, is definitely worse, right? We're going to sell that. We're not going to sell anything that isn't really valued at anything. We will sell these, though. Do. Pummel necklace. A lot of these are definitely not even worth to hold on to. Because I think we're already... Yeah, we already have enough good accessories anyways. Incense box, insta-heal. Let's get rid of that. Wizard's Mark, Invigorate 3. We have a lot of these as effects anyways. 30 SP. I'm going to sell that. Vitality Sash. Going to sell that. Energy Sash. Yeah, and then we should be good. Consumables. Cool. So, weapon for Austin. The Gimlet, which is a cocktail, isn't it? And the Dual Sword. So, the Gimlet. So, yeah, typically they give you an effect and then a non-effect. So, we're going to go with the Gimlet, I think, which goes up considerably. So let's buy that, let's equip it, and let's sell the translucent blade. Then we have got Akihiko, who has the golden gloves, it looks like. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the damage. I don't know. Auto Rebellion is kind of nice too, though. Critical rate. But I'm going to buy that. Let's compare it, though, first. Yep, it goes up enough.
It's all yours.
Then we've got Mitsuru, who's got the Damascus Rapier. Auto Tarukaja might be better, but I guess we'll go for that. That's fine. And then we'll sell that. Then we've got Aegis with the Megiddo Fire. Okay. We've got Ken, we've got Koromaru, and then we'll go to buy armor. Austin, we've got the silver plate, which is better. Yeah, we'll go for that. Then we've got Akihiko, that is better indeed. Then we've got Mitsuru, that is better also. Then we've got Aegis, who has the Ergo Alloy. That's definitely better. Okay. Let's go for the footwear. Austin, we got War God's Boots. Evasion goes up to 105. Magic evasion low. That probably is better, the cheaper one, but I'm going to buy this one. Yeah, honestly, that's really not that much of a difference. Maybe Ida 10's sandals is... I mean, honestly, with what Austin has already with the all stats +3, that might just be better. In fact, I'm going to say that's better. Then we've got Akihiko. That also is better. Then we've got Mitsuru. That also is better. Then we've got Aegis, who has Aegis legs level 100. Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely better. Let's buy that, equip, and then sell. Good. And then we've got accessories, and we'll see what he has. Physical evasion low. Yeah, the accessories that he sells are really bad.
All done here?
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, then let's go to Aohige. See if we want to buy any of these various things. This area is getting more dangerous. Someone even broke into our storage basement a bit ago. But I bet he had the scare of a lifetime once he saw what was inside. Now then, pursue away.
Buy whatever you need.
And it's a sale, which is great. Okay, so revive one fallen ally with 50% HP. Now, the 50% HP is honestly better. I'm going to buy 6 of these. Because you can always heal. It's all good. Cures whatever for all allies. That's fine. For one ally, for all allies, we'll buy 3 of these. Okay, for one ally, one ally. Cat food. One ally, low chance of a side effect. So we'll get the Aohige special. We'll buy 10 of these. Beautiful. Okay, so that should be good. And then finally, we just got to check out the personas, which I'm going to go ahead and cut because the music always messes with YouTube. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't actually satisfy any requests there. Okay, so yeah, we have Hell Biker, literally like Ghost Rider there, Needhogger, Alice. I think Alice was crazy. Yeah, Alice has like Die For Me, high chance of dark insta-kill to all foes. So how do we, which persona here has the best stats, I wonder? Looks like Alice may have the best stats, at least magic-wise. But I think Bishamonten is better because Bishamonten has a lot of, strength, counter abilities and stuff like that. So I think we'll stick with Bishamonten. Also, we did get a new personality thing for Theurgy where basically it like greatly increases the damage when we hit a weakness, something like that. So I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's make a save there. Yeah, it's funny. Some of these songs I have not heard at all in the game, but I have heard them while I listen to Persona music at the gym. So that song there I've definitely heard. So let's make a save here. And then in we go. I think we should be good. Go to Tartarus tonight. Yep. We've got one final swath. One final swath. Now, what I would assume is that the game will stop you when you reach to the top. I would bet, right? And we've got our party set. Yep, looks like it. I guess we are good to go. All the way back up to floor 225. I wonder what, is it 250? I wonder what it would be. It seems like most blocks are
Let's get started.
relegated to like 25 floors or so, right? But,
Shadows understand the concept of teamwork?
I have no idea, Fuka. A-do-do-do-do-do-do. This area ends here. Now there's a dead end, but you should be able to get past it. Could you check? Well, that's the idea, Fuka. If you just let us do it. Here it is. Please watch out. Looks like the shaking has subsided. Is everyone all right? The path towards the staircase is opened up. You can advance further now. We don't know what's waiting ahead, so please be careful going forward. Made it to the next stage. Let's see how far my fist can carry me. All right, we should be good to go. Yeah, I think there's like, I'm going to guess like 25 floors left. Whoa. Leader, can you hear me? It seems there are multiple gatekeeper types up ahead. We'll need to defeat them all. I'm getting powerful readings from all of them, but we can manage, right? Of course.
Yes.
You're right. I mean, we've already made it this far. It's reassuring to hear, though, Vana-kun. Our goal is the summit of this tower. Let's take it one step at a time. I can sense everyone who's strength and resolve as we... Sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Yeah, I was going to say, what's the deal with the Judgment Arcana? Because this is going to have to rank up quick, I would imagine. Maybe like once per floor. Well then, please continue onward. Make sure to be careful as you keep going. Don't push yourself too hard.
Let's be off then.
Whoa, look at this place. Okay, I really like this.
There's a treasure chest.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this one's really cool. Ooh, I like this a lot.
I've seen anything like it.
We just went to the Denver Museum of Illusions recently, and it was kind of like this, you know, with a bunch of weird stuff everywhere. Okay, let's see what do we got here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Critical hit immediately off the gate, out of the gate, which feels good. Looks like these guys take normal slashing damage. Evil touch, which misses. Fantastic. Gonna do a little slap there, which we block. Do another evil touch. Disturbing the beast. Look into my eyes. Da 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 da. Yeah, I was gonna say typically the flying enemies are weak to pierce. All right, and we got to remember we want Arcanas here too, although I'm not sure how much it's going to matter for this final zone. Let's go for the new persona, Seth, the moon persona. About 6,000 XP. Also, we're looking for the Reaper, but I don't know. That might take another day to kill. I'm not really sure if we'll have to prepare for that. Ooh. Maragadine, which I think Mitsuru is weak to. Yep. Don't get charmed, Akihiko. You must punch these little balloons. Sonata is charmed, uses Diarahan, I'm sure, on this guy. Yep. Okay, we're going to stop here because we're going to have to hit this guy with Pierce or Strike. Look into my eyes, ba da 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 do do da 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 do 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 da 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 do do. Cannot believe it survived that. Bum bum boom, ba da do do ba da do. Okay, we've got Kishian Dashang, Tower Persona. 3,000 XP there. Mitsuru gets a level up. This is a weird little map to, like, fully clear. Like, this is looking quite bizarre here. Oh, my gosh. Okay, and there are doors too. Holy moly, this, yeah, I love the look of this place, though. This is like a super cool place, how it looks. Ba-da-da-doo, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Anyways, comment question of the episode is going to be basically me talking about Pikmin, because my partner and I have been playing through all of the Pikmin games, pretty much. We're on the 4th Pikmin game, which marks every single one played for us, except for I've never played Hey Pikmin, which is like the weird little DS game. That one's kind of like its own thing. Disturbing the peace. It was made by like a different studio, as far as I understand. Da-do-da-da-da-do-do-do-do-do. So yeah, we'll do a little like Pikmin ranking. Basically, probably going from least favorite to favorite Pikmin game, basically. As we go through Tartarus here and talk about it, we've got Loki. Ooh, the Fool persona. Interesting. Tower, Moon. We got a couple of moons here. So 62, and we got Chernobog, which is always a cool name.
Mission complete.
Do-do-do-la-do. Do-do-do-la-do. Aegis levels up to 71. We've got a chest right here. Garnet times 3. Okay, how the heck? Nope. How the heck do I see if this thing is fully cleared? I'm thinking that is, you gotta look for the hard white lines, although it's a little bit tricky to tell sometimes. So I'm thinking that is fully cleared. Anyways, I'll start with my least favorite Pikmin game, which probably, unfortunately, is what we're playing right now, Pikmin 4. It's been a long road, but we've made it so far. Let's stay calm and keep it one step at a time. Where the heck do I even go here? This is so weird. Okay, we can go this way. So yeah, Pikmin 4 would probably be my least favorite Pikmin game, which is super unfortunate because I was excited to play Pikmin 4. Okay, this thing resists everything except for Pierce, it looks like. Mabufadine, which Akihiko and Austin is weak to. Heaven's Blade, which misses Aegis. Yeah, Pikmin 4 just feels different. It's fun as a video game. I'm actually enjoying the gameplay elements of it. But I must say, like, in terms of, like, feeling like a Pikmin game, it really feels the most out there in a different way. And not in a good way. Like, in a fine way, but overall just, like, I really wish it felt closer to the spirit of Pikmin, if that makes sense. And for anybody listening that doesn't know what Pikmin is, like, if you're starting at, you know, ground zero for Pikmin in terms of knowing what it is or whatever. It's a series that I love to death, man. It's, as far as I understand, the main guy behind it was, Shigeru Miyamoto, who, you know, as far as I know, created Mario, created Zelda, like, obviously a Nintendo legend. But, yeah, he also made Pikmin, and they're such great games. They're basically like a little spacefaring. You go to these different, you know, kind of levels on, I think, a futuristic Earth, but everything's tiny. You play as Captain Olimar, like a spacefaring captain, and Captain Olimar utilizes Pikmin. Basically, these tiny little plant people that he uses in order to, you know, accomplish various tasks and things. So it's basically like a real-time strategy game, but not really. Because a real-time strategy game is something quite different, but it's, yeah, I mean, it's literally a real-time strategy game where you're utilizing strategy in real time. So I happen to love it, man. I'm a big fan. I think the Pikmin series is quite popular in general. Probably not as popular as it should be, though, to be honest with you. Okay, let's stab this guy. And then I think we'll hit everybody with a big old pierce here. Myriad arrows. Disturbing the peace. So yeah, I love the games to death. They're so much fun for me. And Pikmin 1 and 2 really have like a unique atmosphere to them that I quite enjoy. And that's what I'm saying when I say that I wish Pikmin 4 kind of hit that same sort of line. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man. Obtain 1 incense card, which increases a stat. And I gotta remember we can use our incenses too. That's right. Okay, 6,000 XP there.
Let's keep going.
So yeah, Pikmin 4 is a fine game. The gameplay is actually really fun. But overall, it just feels kind of like the least like a Pikmin game, if that makes sense. Which is unfortunate, you know? Okay, we got a Manad door. Should we do the Manad door, or does it not really matter? We've also got a red glowing enemy here, which is a bit scary. We do have one Theurgy. Yeah! See what we got here. Okay, this guy is the Divine Mother. Let's hit him with a slash. As usual, everything glowing red has, like, insane tankiness to them. Let's go for the Theurgy here. We're going to go with, I think we might have gotten a new one here, too. Cadenza, Jack Brothers, King and I, Best Friends. No, I guess we didn't. I think those are all the same. But yeah, Pikmin 4 feels the most different. Like I said, the gameplay is really fun. They basically introduced a mechanic called Ochi, which is kind of like a little dog that helps you do stuff. And my partner and I were talking about, like, you know, why is there such a big focus on this Ochi character? You know? I don't know. The games are called Pikmin, and it just feels like with Pikmin 4, they specifically made it more based on Ochi and having this, like, dog help you. So it's just really weird, because I love Pikmin, and it's like I don't really need another creature as far as the Pikmin games go to, like, help me out. You know, I was fine with, like, utilizing my Pikmin strategically. So it's a, you know, well enough done mechanic in terms of, you know, introducing Ochi. But yeah, the worlds are kind of, you know, the levels are kind of a lot bigger. They feel a lot more empty. I don't know, man. Like, it's a fun game, and I do like it, especially the gameplay elements. But overall, yeah, it just feels so different. Like, even from the main menu. Like, when you're at the main menu on Pikmin 4, it just feels and looks different. So, I don't know. It almost feels like, you know, it was just created by, or at least headed up by, like, a different sort of project lead or something like that. So, I don't know. We got to play more of it. We're still pretty much in the early game of it. But I would really like to, you know, see Pikmin 5 kind of get back to, like, what made the other Pikmin games feel really good in general. Disturbing the peace, Mazio Dine. Okay, 2 of them block. And then what is this guy weak to? We don't know what this guy is weak to, but he does take neutral pierce damage. So we're going to go for, I guess we'll go for Megidola. Da-da-do, ba-da-boom, ba-do, ba-bow, bow, 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 bow. And then I think we can just rush here as we pierce him down. So yeah, I would put Pikmin 4 as my least favorite Pikmin game, which is weird, because it's, you know, kind of the most modern, so it's kind of reversed a little bit. And then after that, that's where it gets a little tough, actually. Yeah, that is where it gets a little tough. Okay. Austin cannot get up. Come on, Igus. Pierce him down. There he goes. Look into my eyes. We got 8,000 XP right there. That feels good. So yeah, after Pikmin 4, I guess I would say... I gotta think about it for a second, actually. That's a tough one, actually. Because I do like Pikmin 3 quite a bit. Well, I don't want to give up the goat. Let's also go for this little golden guy. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, dang, I'm actually finding this little tricky here. Okay, what do we got? Blade of Execution. Massive almighty damage to one foe. Let's do that on the golden man, because we want to secure this XP here. We don't want him to run away.
Are you ready?
Might be a little overkill, though. Ba-ba-ba. Man, oh man, I really can't make up my mind as far as the next Pikmin game. Disturbing the peace. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put Pikmin 2, actually. It's tricky for me because Pikmin 2 is so atmospheric, just like Pikmin 1. Like, Pikmin 1 and 2's atmospheres are so unique. I love them to death. Ooh, the person with the lowest amount of XP will get a large amount of XP, or the lowest level. Austin, what? Wait, we're the one with the lowest XP out of everybody in the party? How is that even possible? Wow, that's surprising.
Excellent leadership.
Okay, fair enough.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Pikmin 2 next. And it's mainly challenging for me because I love Pikmin 1 and 2's atmosphere so much that it's like I was gonna put Pikmin 2 higher, but honestly, yeah, I would say that's my next favorite Pikmin, or second from last. You know what I mean?
It looks like this
I like them all, but if we're ranking them in that way, shape, or form. Monad Door doesn't really matter, right? We only really care about the Monad Passage. Monad Door, I just don't think it's going to be worth it, and probably we're going to get a bunch of jewels, which we could use to make that, spear, but I'm going to keep moving here. Got a Gatekeeper. Okay. The enemies may be no pushovers, but neither are we. Let's use what we've learned to teach them a lesson, and I'm here to help too. Well, I ain't afraid. Should be pretty easy, hopefully. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready before fighting. Let's go. This may be a tough battle. Let's exercise caution. Agreed.
Let the battle begin.
The obsessive sand. All right, these guys are typically weak to slash. Looks like they take neutral slash damage. Let's rush here and see how much damage we do normally. Goes for a Kuga, which deals a little bit of holy damage. Okay, people should be getting their theurgies here. What does this guy do? Obsessive Sand is staring off into space. Okay. Does he, not do anything? Diarahan, I figured, because, this seems really easy so far. Okay, so he's back to full, but we can theurgy him out. Eventually. Because Aigis and Akihiko are getting their theurgies here. Makugeon hits everybody for holy damage, but really doesn't do too much, honestly. Aigis misses. Makugeon again, which is going to hit us all for a bit of holy damage here. Another miss? Are these guys, harder to hit? Okay, let's stop, because we want to hit this guy with Aigis' theurgy. Diarahan again. So this is a little tricky now. Obsessive Sands Glare what? Analyze. Nah, I think we're good. We just need to heal everybody. Does Austin have a party heal? Amrita Shower. Meteorama moderately restores Meteorama as well. Diorama. Okay, so who has the higher magic stat? Kakuri Hime has 53. And Raphael has 45. So we want to go for this one. We're going to do Meteorama. Heal everybody for a little bit. And then we basically have to make sure we attack him before he heals again. So let's go ahead and Theurgy. We've got maximum firepower. Severe pierce damage or whatever it is. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Okay, decent damage, but it's not going to be enough. What do we got? Concentrate, deal more than double damage. The problem is if it resists ice, it's going to be a problem. So let's just go for a slash here. Let's go for Gigantic Fist. Really? Vorpal Blade? Okay, gets a crit. Is able to use Eerie Sound. Inflicted with Distress. Which I forget what all of these different things do. Okay, let's go ahead and use Meteorama. This guy's being a little bit annoying here. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Status ailment recovered from Aigis. What do we got here? We've got Primal Force. Let's do it. Okay, good chunk of damage. Let's just go for a slash with Kirijo. We really need a crit here. We're gonna go for the Gigantic Fist with Akihiko. Good little chunk there. Vorpal Blade again, which does what? Can distress maybe? Gets another crit. Goes for an Eerie Sound trying to distress everybody again. And he gets 3 distresses. Jeez Louise. We should have that Amrita Shower on somebody. Doo-doo, doo-doo. So we're gonna do that. Cures all ailments for everybody. Yeah, this guy's being annoying just because he's gonna It's basically timed, and he's going to heal eventually. Let's go for the Primal Force, and hopefully we can finish him off here. Good chunk there. Let's just go for a Slash. Probably should have gone for Neuro Slash, honestly. Let's go for a Gigantic Fist. Please tell me he's not going to die Rahan right here. Vorpal Blade, which is good. Hopefully it doesn't crit. It does not crit. Should be able to finish him. Let's switch over to Bisham on 10. Primal Force as well. Okay. That was getting a little dicey there, but we ended up being very slicey there. 66,000 experience. Everybody gets leveled up here. Beautiful. Aegis gets Akasha Arts. Heavy strike damage to all foes 1 to 2 hits, which is definitely better than whatever we just switched it for.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, cool. Looks like we're already connected. Yo, how goes? Sounds like you guys are on a roll. Ryoji was saying there's no way we could win, but the way things are going, this will be a cakewalk. Heh, I'm just kidding, but it'd be sweet though.
Don't get careless.
Don't worry, man. I'm not taking it lightly. I'm just being confident, you know? Better to think you can do it than to think you can't, right? Don't get me wrong. I know he was serious when he said we couldn't beat Nyx, so I'm gonna laugh my ass off when we prove him wrong.
Can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to rank up each time. Or very quickly, at least. So rank 3 Judgment.
All right, people. All the best to you. If you're in a pinch, you know who to call.
My persona represents the strength of my heart. And from here on, my heart will
Okay. Hanzo's Sandals. Let's not equip now. Let's take a look at those, though. Basically, evasion goes up by 1. Auto Masuku raises the agility of all allies at the start of battle. Now, Austin has on the mysterious Ghetto, which gives us all stats +3. So, Austin, Akihiko, same thing. Mitsuru, same thing. And then Aegis can't wear that. Fuga can wear this, but again, like, does this even matter? It's so confusing. Will this give everybody Auto Masuku? Because if so, that's huge. Yeah, let's equip it, and then let's remember to see if that actually does something. Because I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Let's open this, which is a 3 Twilight Fragment thing. Antimatter Cannon. Ooh. Okay. So let's see how that compares for Aegis. So Antimatter Cannon, damage goes up by 10, and also gets Pierce Boost. So that's actually huge. Yeah, that's just a pure upgrade. All right, so let's remember and see if we get, Agility Boost with Fuka here, or not. Ooh.
The visibility here is rather poor. I can manage to see you all, but barely. At least the enemy won't be able to see you. Please stay calm and you'll pull through. It's still a ways off, but I'm picking up a strong enemy on a floor above yours. I'm anticipating a tough fight, so we'll want to be ready.
There's a treasure chest.
Okay, so be careful of the darkness. We might be able to use Fuga's abilities, which I don't really typically use, to be quite honest. Dun, dun, dun. Do we care about the red glowing shadows? Are they even worth it? I feel like they are typically not. Okay, we got another powered suit. And then we've got this clock thing here, which will also send us back to the beginning floor, so we got to remember that too. So, what does this do? Powered suit, all stats +3. So, yep, that's just a flat-out buff. So we'll go ahead and switch to that.
There's a shadow.
We got a shadow here. Okay, can we rush this guy? Indeed we can. So yeah, Pikmin 2 it's an interesting game. It's way longer than Pikmin 1, but outside of that, it feels very, very similar to Pikmin 1 with the major addition of caves. They added in caves where basically you do these like little dungeons, or dungeons I should say. So I really like Pikmin 2, but it does feel kind of like a Pikmin 1.5 in certain ways. It's much longer. And some people, you know, really like the caves, other people don't, or the dungeons, I should say. I enjoy Pikmin 2 a lot. I will say it is insanely harder. It's like so much harder than all the other Pikmin. It's kind of funny. They just made Pikmin 2 like the actual challenging one, which, you know, is perfectly fair. But yeah, I guess the reason that I would put it next is simply because it's very similar to Pikmin 1, whereas Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4 have kind of like, whoa, oh my god. Okay, that's the Reaper. Okay. You don't stand a chance, you need to pull back. Do we actually not stand a chance? I don't know, because I don't know what that means. Is that just Fuka being, like, typically very scared, as usual? Let us... Lowers all foes' defense, negate ice resistance. Let's go with, yeah, Marakunda here. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so it does lower his defense. We've got our Theurgy as well, so if you're electric damage, I mean, let's go for it. It's one of the requests. This game is not too difficult, although the Reaper could be... Oh my god. Okay, that did, like, nothing. Is this not possible? Let me do a little research as to what level we should do this, because I don't want to waste resources if we're about to get obliterated. So give me 1 second. Okay, so yes, this guy is level 100, so we are leaving. Do we have anything that lets us leave a battle instantly? I always get Persona 3 and 4 like mixed up in terms of what we have, because in Persona 4 I know we can leave any battle, basically. But I'm not even sure if that's an item in Persona 3 Reload. Ah, Trafury Gem. Enables escape from most battles. So I'm going to pop that. That's exactly what we're looking for. I would definitely give this a shot, but the problem is he's level 99. We're like 70-something. So I'm imagining he is going to obliterate us, is what I would think here. I could be wrong. We might be able to do it, but I don't really want to invest that many... oh, the clock thing. Yeah, let's do it. I don't want to invest that many resources just to get obliterated. I have a strong feeling he's just going to instantly wipe us out, basically. So no thanks. Although I do want to beat him, though. Let's try this again. Who should I think of? So, we have got Sonata and Fuka. Which is, again, it's so weird that, like, Fuka and Sonata level up, like... Or Fuka, specifically. Like, how does Fuka work mechanically if she's not even in the battle? I don't know. But I'm assuming it's a thing. Bum, bum, bum.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, I guess we're just good to continue on here. We're going to resume from the last floor that we left off at. Which should be the same one, I assume. Now, we've got a golden shadow. If it's the golden boy, we'll go for him. But if it's... Yep, and it is the golden boy. What up, golden boy? Dun, dun. It's kind of hard to hit him at certain points. Now, do I even need to Theurgy? These guys are typically kind of easy to kill, right? Here, let's see. Oh, so he does have a reflect, and that was actually on Mitsuru. Yeah, I think we'll just, we'll Theurgy with Austin here, I think. Severe slash damage. And then how much XP do we get from him? Because in Persona 4, it's definitely, like, super worth it. We've also got the Arcana. I'm going to take that over the new Persona. Yeah, especially because that increases our XP, too, which hopefully applies right now. Yeah, 20k XP is pretty good. I will take that. God's Hand, massive strike damage to one foe. So that's just going to be an upgrade for that.
Ready to get back to explore?
Okay, so where is the exit to this floor? Looks like it's straight ahead, right? Excuse me. So anyways, yeah, Pikmin 2 is really, really fun. I like Pikmin 2 a lot. It just kind of feels like, you know, in the early days of gaming... Like, you know, during the GameCube era even, like, there were a lot of sequels that kind of were very similar to their prequels, or, you know, the game that came out before. Ba, 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 ba. And that's definitely the case for Pikmin 1 and 2. So while I think Pikmin 2 is probably the most substantial, especially if you're trying to, like, do everything in it, I don't know. It just kind of feels like a lot more of Pikmin 1, but there's also a heck of a lot more upgrades to it too, so that's not entirely fair. So I'm going to put Pikmin 2 there, and then after that definitely comes Pikmin 3, which was the Wii U one, and it used the touchpad initially. It used the weird kind of Wii U sort of little tablet thing that came with the Wii U. I loved Pikmin 3. I loved it so much. I had a lot of fun with Pikmin 3. Okay, we're going to go for Maboofadine here. Pikmin 3 was such a huge jump in the visuals department. Like, it was such a beautiful game. I loved it so much. The only thing with Pikmin 3 is it's incredibly short. Very, very, very short. Too short. Because we played it again recently on the Nintendo Switch version, the HD remake or whatever. No. We're not going to send anybody. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And, yeah, Pikmin 3 is almost, like, insultingly short. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm honestly surprised they had the guts to make it that short as they did.
What should we do?
And I would say that's definitely the biggest issue because, you know, the game has a lot of really fun, cool stuff in it. So it's like you obviously want to, you know, spend a lot of time in that world and do a lot of things. So it kind of sucks that it's so short. But, yeah, playing the HD Switch version, I mean, there's a lot of, like, badges to do, achievements to do, so, you know, it can extend a bit, and there are a lot of modes. But in terms of the main story, which is mainly what I'm playing a Pikmin game for, yeah, just super duper short. But outside of that, I love everything so much about Pikmin 3 specifically. Okay, so we need to hit this guy with a Megidoleon gem, I do believe. Do we even have one of those? I thought we had one, did we not? So that means we specifically need to hit this guy with... Oh, I guess, like, we could do Ice Break, right? Any sort of break skill will work here, I think. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. Raises party's accuracy evasion, so we'll just guard here. Look into my eyes, ba-da-da-da-doo-doo. We'll do Megidola with Austin. Do-do-do-do-do. We will guard with Aegis. He's waiting. He's waiting again. Okay, so now we should be able to use Maboofadine. He should not have ice resistance. Yep, and down he goes. Beautiful. Okay, we get the Sun Arcana. Personas up to 5 levels above yours can be fused until you leave Tartarus, which isn't the most immediately helpful. But it's nice. Akihiko levels up as well. Do-do-do.
A shadow.
Ba-bee-boo. Okay, we got these little scale guys here. Let's see if they take normal damage that we can rush. So yeah, you know, I don't know, man. Pikmin 3 did a lot for the Pikmin series. I think it was kind of the direction I would have liked to see Pikmin 4 take. Because Pikmin 4 was kind of trying to, like, switch it up. The same thing as Pikmin 3. But I feel like Pikmin 3 did it in a far better way. And also the new Pikmin that Pikmin 3 introduced, because there's always different types of Pikmin that are introduced, I feel like were really strong, and I like them quite a bit. So I put Pikmin 3 next, and then finally, number 1 would be Pikmin 1, the original. I mean, to be quite honest, for me, it has a huge nostalgic component. I have a very, very, very fond memory of being at my friend's house. They just moved into a new house. And I remember, like, there was nothing in the house, but he brought his GameCube from the past house. And, oh, okay. And then, yeah, we were just playing a whole bunch of GameCube games, like, on the, you know, hardwood floors in a big empty house. But it was so atmospheric in that way, if that makes sense. Like, it was so much fun. Like, I love that. Let's go for XP here. So, yeah, and then Pikmin was new, and, you know, we were playing it. We didn't really know what to expect, and it was so fun. I loved it. I loved the creativity of it, how bizarre it was. Pikmin, again, just has such a unique atmosphere to it. It's a very, like, atmospheric game. Same thing with Pikmin 2. The enemies are bizarre. The world is bizarre. The Pikmin are bizarre, but everything in a good way. You know, like a kind of, like, funny little quirky way. So it's really, yeah, nothing can really beat Pikmin 1 for me because that nostalgic factor is so heavy. Now, again, Pikmin 1 is crazy short. Like, the Pikmin series in general is much shorter than it really should be for a full-price game. But it really more than makes up for it, you know, in how unique and memorable those games are. So, yeah, outside of that, there's like some phone game, I think maybe made by Niantic or something, the people that made Pokemon Go. I could be wrong about that. There's some weird phone game that I don't really know anything about. There's also Hey Pikmin for the Nintendo DS that apparently is just like okay. It's apparently like a pretty average game, but it was made by a different studio, so that makes sense. It was not made by, you know, the main Nintendo studio that made Pikmin. So, totally get that. But I have owned it at some point. In fact, I may still have it. I don't even remember. I just have never played it because, you know, I just know it's going to kind of be an average experience as opposed to, you know, something that blows my mind like Pikmin 1, basically. And that's basically all of the Pikmin games at the point of this, you know, at the time of this upload. Okay, let's go for Zyodyne here. So obviously, if you would like to get involved with that comment question of the episode, which wasn't really a comment question of the episode, just let me know in the comment section what do you think of Pikmin. I would love to know. Let me know. But yeah, can't recommend it enough if you haven't jumped into the Pikmin series, if you do have the means to play it, Nintendo Switch or what have you. They're so delightfully unique, which I think is ultimately what I love about them the most. And the Pikmin are just so adorable. They made them like so quirky and funny and adorable at the same time. Genuinely a joy to play through. Okay, let's go this way. We've got a little teleport there. Let's go back over this way. Looks like we've got an enemy up ahead. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and use our Oracle here, even though she already had it, so it's weird that we saw that animation, I feel like. Everybody gets buffed up. Good to know. Okay, so one guy reflects Slash, right? But we don't know about Ice. So let's go from a Boofadine. Yeah, big damage there. So we want to hit everybody with a big strike attack. That would be good. But unfortunately, Mr. Akihiko cannot hit everybody with strike. He's more of a one-on-one type of character. Ooh, big electric damage, though. Okay. Thoth levels up. That's because he has that, like, growth ability, because we're not using Thoth. Amrita Gem. Let's go this way.
Excellent.
Alright, making good progress. Up we go. Yeah, I love this block. This block looks so cool. This block and the last block, definitely my favorite blocks in Tartarus thus far. Let's fight this little feller here. Okay, she's only hitting one. Now, these guys have, hopefully, neutral ice resistance here. There is one ice resistance there. Okay, let's go for Matsuodine. Another Matsuodine. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. And just shoot this cross in the heart and defeat it. Okay. So, let's go this way. This looks like a particularly larger floor here.
Wanna try opening it?
Bum, bum. A beat is always super nice. Instant heal for a party member. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, it's the stairs.
Okay, so we never found the valuable chest. We're not really looking for anything, though. We mainly just want XP, right? Because ultimately, yeah, we need diamonds and whatever. So I think we'll just keep heading up here. Ooh, another guardian floor. Okay, gatekeeper floor, whatever the heck. These shadows are strong and 5 of them to boot. The order you take them out in is going to be the key to your success in battle. Make sure you're thoroughly prepared for them too. Okay, so let's go back to floor 1 and save real quick. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we should be good to go. And we can also use those incenses too, which probably would be smart to use here. So let's go to item, and what do we have? Materials, skill cards. I guess it's in consumables, right? And we'll go all the way down to the skill cards. Or the incenses. Raises all of a persona's stats by 1, can be used on an ally's persona. Again, why would I use it on Fuka? You can't use it on Fuka. Okay. So let's go for Aegis. And then we got Speed Incense. Let's go for Akihiko. Speed Incense. We'll go for Akihiko by accident. No. Wait. Giving him way too much speed. Go for Mitsuru here. Speed Incense 1 on Mitsuru. Then we've got Power Incense. Let's go for Aegis. Aegis feels typically very strong. All right, and here we go. We got a couple of theurgies, which is good. Do.
All right, let's do this.
Are you ready? We're forcing our way through.
5 enemies detected.
Okay.
And take them down.
Man, oh man. Mage, soldier, foot soldier. So we want to hit everybody with, as much stuff as we can. Let's go for Matsuyodyne here. All right, so a lot of blocks there. Marago, whatever that is. The wind one. Nobody's weak to it, though. Okay, we got our Theurgy here. Blade of Execution, Massive Almighty damage, Severe Ice damage. Let's go for the Massive Almighty, and then should we go for the big guy? Comeback Castle? That almost makes me think like he's going to regenerate these other ones, so maybe we should just focus the castle. I don't know. Let's go for the castle, because he really didn't take a lot from that electric damage there.
Are you ready? A proper execution.
Okay, good damage. We also have our Theurgy here. Severe slash damage to all foes. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And we got a critical, which is huge. Now, I guarantee this guy is going to regenerate them. Fuka cannot, analyze this. We might want to go for Pierce. Or maybe Megiddola. That might be the way to go, actually. Let's go for Pierce. Hopefully it doesn't, like, absorb this. Ooh, and a critical. Oh my god, that's huge. That is actually huge. Because it's called Comeback Castle, so I really feel like it's going to regenerate everybody. If we don't kill it. Okay, that was perfect. Wow. Did not expect that. Okay. Oh my god. 103,000 experience. Wowie zowie. Diamond Dust. Severe ice damage to 1 foe. Medium chance on inflicting freeze. Let's go for... Yeah, I guess Mabufadine is fine to switch out, because we can always just repeat the ice if we need to. Vana-san, can you hear me? Good job taking down the gatekeeper. As we get closer to the top, I keep thinking about a lot of things. I wonder if this is how heroes feel right before the season finale. Yeah, maybe. In that sense, it's quite an experience, isn't it? I never expected my daydreams to become reality. You know, heroes aren't strong because they never lose. They're strong because they never give up. That's what I think, at least. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. And that's going to be a rank 4 judgment for the Nyx Annihilation team. According to Fuka-san, there are still a lot of gatekeepers before we can reach the top, but we'll make it for sure, and I'm ready to go anytime. Alrighty. Well, that one was not too bad. Magic Mirror times 2. More Twilight Fragments. Endure skill card. That is pretty lame. Every time I see a skill card, I'm really bummed out because there's so many cooler things to find. Okay, we got another Mana door, but I don't really care about that. So this is what I'm talking about is like, again, you know, when we kill these shadows, it almost feels like you should just go for the golden guys because, I mean, if you kill regular shadows, they give you like, what? 5,000 to 8,000 XP each, right? But if you kill that gatekeeper, I mean, it gives you like 103,000 experience or something like that. So again, is it worth to even kill the shadows? I really don't know. I think I'll just go by how I'm feeling for that particular floor, if that makes sense.
Like this is our way up.
Okay, another floor up. There's another high-level threat. It's a few floors up.
No room for carelessness.
Yep, no surprise there, Fuka. Seems to be the way that things go here.
There's a shadow.
A do.
Heaven really does exist.
Okay, Garnet, but we need diamonds and we need gold quartz, right? A do. Okay, up we go. This signal, this movement, the greedy shadow's closing in on you. There it goes again. I think we'd get a really nice haul if we could defeat it. Would you like to chase it down? A specimen of that size is certainly a rare sight. Let's chase the thing down. Understood. In that case, we can use my Tartarus search to make sure we corner it. What would you like to do? I mean, I don't know how necessary this is, but we have maximum SP anyways, so sure. Got it. Ready? Now. I'll call out directions for you. Follow them to guide the shadow into a dead end. Left, please. It's right there. Almost there. Okay, go straight from there. We've got him where we want him.
All right.
Now, it's in your hands, everyone. We finally cornered it. There is no escape. Like, why would you decline to fight this? I feel like fighting it would always be the right move, right? Okay, let's go ahead and rush. We just want a final checkmate. Is this thing's name? We just want a crit. Yep, there we go. Oh, looks like it's weak to pierce, actually. Okay, huge damage. Should be able to just rush it down. Yeah, these things are so laughably easy compared to Persona 4. They're so, like, resilient. See, this is what I mean. So we get 41,000 XP there. Whereas, we could just fight basic shadows. But I feel like just looking for the big fish is better, honestly. Amazing. Greedy shadow defeated. Nice job. We managed to recover the treasure it was hoarding, too. Okay, diamond, which is good, but we're looking for gold quartz as well. 25,000 yen. That was some pretty good footwork, but we were cut above. At least I now have a full grasp of this floor's layout thanks to us chasing it down. I'll guide you to the stairs. Well, that was a lucky find, wasn't it? Now that that's settled, shall we get back to exploring? Okay. And we've got a rare shadow, or difficult shadow, but I'm not going to care too much about that.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
All right, looks like there's a valuable treasure chest on this floor, but I'm not really sure how important that is typically.
I'll take on all the power.
No! Oh my god, he actually did it. Okay, that could be bad. Evil smile. Misses on everybody. Concentrate. Emperor Beetle is focused. Marakukaja. Defense goes up for everything. Ooh, boy. All right, one of these things is weak to pierce, and one is neutral to pierce. So let's go for maybe God's Hand on this thing. Okay, pretty good damage. Mitsuru. Severe ice damage to one foe. So this thing blocks no, that's our persona. Looks like this bird will be able to get killed by diamond dust, hopefully. Ooh, yeah. And a big old freeze as well. Okay, so definitely Primal Force on... Ooh, yeah, wasn't one of these things weak? No. So we'll do Primal Force on this guy. Da-da-da-da. Baby, baby, baby. Let's go for myriad arrows as well. We got a crit there, which is huge. Then we're going to go for primal force on this guy. Okay, big damage. And we got Mr. Akihiko. Let's go for God's Hand on this thing. Resists? Oh, I thought it dealt neutral damage there. That sucks. Okay, Diamond Dust on... Let's go for this guy. See if he's weak to ice, maybe. Nope, he blocks ice. Unfortunate. Megi Do Leon, which is actually pretty scary here. Yeah, not too bad, but not great. Okay, let's go for Magidola back onto them. How is this guy still alive? My god. Okay. Let's go for... Ooh, yeah. Let's just do a normal attack on this fella. And then what is the deal with this guy? Let's just go for a rush here. It looks like he takes normal damage from most stuff, at least. And we blocked his attack. Beautiful. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, 6,000 XP. Aegis levels up. Let's go ahead and do a heal here. Getting a little low on SP, but we do have a lot of SP items, I do believe.
It's a treasure chest. Let's...
3 emeralds there. AS refined material. Okay, up we go. And another gatekeeper. Alright, this one looks weird too. This enemy is going to be a real test. You'll need to be at the top of your game. Don't worry, you can win this together. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Alright, so let's go back down. Might as well save. No negative about saving. Okay, resume on floor 141. And then, let's see what this gatekeeper can do.
Let's do this.
This will be fun. Come on, let's move.
2 enemies.
All right, what do we got? Overseer of Creation. And are they both that? Okay, they're both that. So, yeah, let's try Strike. Looks like it takes normal strike damage. Let's try Slash. Takes normal Slash. Maragadine, which is weak for Mitsuru. Marakukaja, defense goes up. Okay. Let's go for a Slash here. Let's go for a Pierce here. Okay, so they all take normal damage. They're going to keep spamming the fire, which Mitsuru is weak to. Super annoying. Ba-da-da-da. So, let's go ahead and analyze this. So it takes neutral damage from everything, and it reflects Holy and Curse. Fair enough. So, we should use Dairahan on Mitsuru. And then I guess, I mean, in this situation, you can go for the bigger attacks, but it's probably better to just go for neutral attacks anyways to save on stuff. Ooh, that Mitsuru fire weakness is going to be really annoying. Okay, so maybe we should switch over to Meteorama. Doo-doo, 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 and heal everybody. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I mean, do we have anything else we can really do? Raises party's defense, raises party's attack. Akihiko is about to get his Theurgy, so maybe we should go for that. Let's raise everybody's attack here. Matsuo-dan, which is electric. Aegis is weak to electric. Mataru Kaja raises their attack. Akihiko has his Theurgy, severe electric damage. We're obviously whittling this guy down. All right, big damage there. And he's inflicted with shock as well. So, let's concentrate. Especially with the increased attack here. Okay, that one's shocked. Beautiful. Then we're going to go for... I think we'll just switch back to... Yeah, let's go for... where is he? Bisham on 10, and we'll do the Primal Force on this guy. Because we really want to whittle him down here. Ooh, and a critical. Fantastic. We'll do another one. Yeah. And down it goes. Fantastic. Now, we should be able to out-damage this one, I would imagine. So... Actually, I'm going to use Rahan on Austin real quick, because we don't want Austin to die. Doo-doo. Goes for the fire again. Which unfortunately keeps hitting Mitsuru. Divine Judgment. Resist, but still deals a lot of damage. Okay. So, let's just punch this. We're going to do, like, normal attacks with everybody, but with Austin, we'll do Meteorama. Oh, I forgot about the concentrate on Mitsuru. That was a mistake. Okay, so we need this one. We're going to go for Meteorama here. And then we can basically just spam attacks until we hope to get a crit here. Defense reverted. Makuge on. Holy damage to everybody. Not too bad. Alright, come on. Somebody get a crit. It's been a while. Okay, we're going to keep Meteorama-ing because Mitsuru is going to take a lot of damage if she decides to fire. Okay. Attack reverted, which is good. Mabufadine, which is ice. Somebody is weak to ice, I think, but no, that was actually really good. Okay, so now we're going to press start and basically just hope that we get a crit here. Okay, Matsuo-Dine, which Aigis is weak to. He does get the weakness on Aigis. Then he goes for a Marakukaja, raising his defense. Also, Mitsuru does have her Theurgy, but I think we can just do this normally here. Aigis also has her Theurgy. Mabufadine, nobody weak. We also have Evade Ice. Okay, slowly but surely. Beautiful. Fantastic job, Aigis. All right, 93,000 experience and 2 diamonds. So we're good on the diamonds. We just need the gold quartz now. All right, automatically strengthen electric skills by 50% and can stack as well. So we definitely want to keep that. Okay, so I'm going to switch out Zyodine because we have Matsuo-Dine anyways.
All right.
Excellent, now we can proceed. Let's keep going. We're coming up to the 250th floor. We've come quite a long way. It hasn't even been a full year since most of you joined C's. You've all done wonderfully. I can't thank you enough for putting up with everything despite what you've had to go through. Ramen's on you.
What?
Ramen, why something so simple? You could always... No, you're absolutely right. We've been fighting this whole time to return to a normal life after all. Those that we've lost are with us now in spirit. We will win. Everyone's future is in our hands. You can sense everyone's strengthened resolve. This should be level 5 judgment. Indeed. All right, let's just keep dispatching the gatekeepers just like that. There are still 5 left. Let's stay sharp. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, basically there are 5 more gatekeepers. Each one gives us a judgment rank. And then we'll probably be done with Tartarus, I would imagine. Power Incense times 3, or number 3. Oh, yeah. So Fuka's things are not helping us, are they? I don't think Fuka was increasing our agility, was she? I just realized. So let's go to Fuka and then switch these back to the Shoes of Bane. Then for Austin, physical evasion high, shoes that increase agility to the point that after images are produced. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go for that. And then Akihiko has Hanzo's sandals, which probably would be better. Actually, we're going to give that to Mitsuru. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Okay. So cool, that's a huge upgrade there. We're going to have to use some SP items here soon. A powerful enemy, you say? Oh my gosh, there are multiple powerful enemies as well. Which, yeah, I'm just going to err on the side of them not really being worth it. I mean, honestly, with the amount of SP stuff we'll use, I just don't think it's really going to matter. Be careful of the strong enemy. Okay, another Monad door. A-bum-bum-bum. Yep, looks like there's quite a lot of strong enemies now. We're going to try to bypass this guy. He's probably going to give chase here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. That's so bad, actually. Especially if it links into that red shadow. Magarudine. Garudine. Well, nobody's weak to wind here, though. Masukukaja. Accuracy and evasion goes up. Okay. Let's hit everybody with Matsuodine here. Ooh. Okay, does get a weakness on this guy, though. Let's punch him. Yeah, very close to dying here. Let's go for a slash. Down goes him. Let's go for a pierce. Yep, that's what I figured. The flying enemies are always weak to pierce, because it makes sense, because they're, you know, launching arrows, basically, or some sort of bullet into the air. Destruction. Okay, fortune. All current party members' maximum HP will increase by 8. Very nice. Not bad at all. Now, hopefully it doesn't put me right into the red shadow. Looks like it's not going to. No. This is never worth it. I don't really understand the point of that, to be quite honest. Okay, there's the Monad door. It's a treasure chest. We've also got a treasure chest here. Depleting Sutra. Another treasure chest. Amrita gem. Let's go this way. Up we go. Okay, looks like a normal treasure chest. Bing ba ba bing ba ba boom. A bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Garnet times 3. Do da do da do. Do da 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 dee da da do. We've got a teleporter as well.
But what should we do?
Bum bum. Bum bum bum.
We don't see that kind of chest often.
Megidoleon gem, and then there was a big boy over here, and there's still a big boy. You really got to watch the map and make sure you navigate things correctly, or you're liable to get caught. And that would not be good. Okay, so it looks like we go back the way that we came. Do. Okay, and then straight forward through here, I would imagine. Yep, that leads us up. I don't sense any shadows. This floor seems safe, but there's a strong presence on the next floor and 2 floors up as well. It looks like we're in for back-to-back battles. Let's prepare while we still can. You've got it. Now, we can use the Twilight Fragments, but I think we have enough SP items to be fine here. So let's go to items, and then let's find the incenses. Luck incense times 2. I'm going to give that to Austin. And I guess Bishamon 10. We'll go with Alice. Nah, it's weird giving it to Austin because, yeah, we just switch out the personas. But I guess they do keep, you know, they do keep their stats or whatever. So we'll do that. Okay, restores 5 SP. Yeah, let's start with the small ones. Restores 5 SP to 1 ally. Let's go here. Actually, let's jump back in. I'm going to make a save here. Because this way, we don't have to navigate all the other party members. Okay, items, and then what do we got as far as SP goes? Soul drop, 10 SP, and a whole bunch of them too. Restores 50 SP. Alright, so we should be good to go with that. And we don't have a gatekeeper here, which is bizarre. So we can go to floor 246. And then now we have a gatekeeper. Bum bum bum. No teleporter again. That means we're in for back-to-back battles with strong enemies. First things first, let's get through here. Don't hold back. Okay, we should be okay, I would think. Do-da-do.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Sorry, but we're breaking through.
Follow my lead. Be careful.
Okay, now we got 3 Theurgies here, so we gotta be smart. Invasive Serpent, Appropriating Noble, Invasive Serpent. I'm gonna go for this guy. It's always the one-off, you know, that feels weird. Plus, with it, ignoring resistances always seems to be the way to go. Okay, and inflicted with shock. We've also got the Theurgy here with Blade of Execution. Do-do, 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 do-do. Okay, big damage there. Also debuffed. It's shocked. We've got Igus, who also has maximum firepower. So I don't know if it's worth to use 3 Theurgies for one enemy, but if we get one guy out of the picture, tends to be worth it. And a critical. Fantastic. So we get a 1 more 2. Let's go for Akasha Arts. Heavy strike damage to both enemies. Oh, they're both weak to it, too. Wow. Okay. Man, these Gatekeeper battles are going pretty well, I must say. Okay, big chunky damage there. We know they're both weak to strike now as well. So who do we have that has strike? This guy. Yeah, let's go with him. We'll go with God's Hand on this fella. Beautiful. And then we'll go with God's Hand on this fella. Beautiful. And then we'll do an all-out attack that should destroy these guys completely, I would imagine. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then we should be able to rush here. He's going to go for the Stagnant Air, which isn't going to do anything if he has no follow-up. Down he goes. Those were absolutely obliterated. Man, oh man. Gold Quartz as well. Nice. So we got that item that we needed as well. Level 76. Good job, everyone. Just a bit more to the top. Please be careful. Arf! Oh, it looks like Koro-chan wants to tell us something. What is it, Koro-chan? Arf, arf. Arf, arf, arf. I feel a strong sense of urgency from Koromaru. It seems like he's encouraging us. Roof? We're counting on you, too. Arf? Koromaru appears even more motivated now. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Level 6, Judgment. Beautiful. Grr, arf. All set, Koro-chan, and let's keep moving. All right, and it said there was back-to-back battles, right? So we got another Gatekeeper up ahead, it would seem. Precious Egg, which is great, because that restores all of our SP for one person. Goddess Boots. What the heck is Goddess Boots? Let's take a look. Bum, bum, bum. So, Mitsuru can wear Goddess Boots, which gives her Invigorate 3, which is pretty nice. But we'd have to switch to Hanzo's Sandals. So let's give her Goddess Boots. Maybe Fuka's is activating Hanzo's Sandals. I'm going to assume that it is. I don't really know, to be honest. It's kind of confusing. But, yeah. If Fuka is activating that, then that's, like, actually super good. Okay, 247. Big Stone Man. There's a powerful enemy up ahead. Please be careful if you plan on taking it on. All right, on to the next one. Try to prepare as best as you can, huh? Isn't this... In 9 floors, we'll be coming up on a border floor. Could this be the last one? Let's find out for ourselves. Oh, man, okay. See, we're getting close. Let's go. Do-do-do.
All right.
Sorry, but we're breaking through. We're soaring. We're flying. Okay, the High Judge of Hell is what this guy is. Let's go for a strike. He blocks strike. And he has Matsuo-Dine, which is weak to Igus. So that's unfortunate. Goes for a Heat Riser, hits everybody with physical, right? Or no, that's where he buffs himself up. Okay.
Lowers all foes' defense. Let's go for... This guy might be weak to ice. I feel like a lot of these tower dudes are weak to ice. Nope, but blocks it, which is kind of crazy. Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to scan here. What about Pierce? Resists Pierce. Okay. Let's also switch this back to Bisham on 10. And then we still can't scan, right? So we'll go for a slash, I suppose. Resists slash. So what is the deal with this guy? Does he have literally like one type of weakness? Because that would be horrible if that's the case. So he's neutral to fire, lightning, and holy. Okay. So that means we're going to go for Matsuodyne here then. This is going to be annoying. He might just wipe out people right here, actually. Survived and restored HP. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, this is going to be weird. So we can do the break attack, and then maybe just buff everybody up and try to maybe have Mitsuru burn him down with ice. That may be the way to go. So let's ice break. Yeah, this is a weird one. Do-do-do-do. Okay, Aegis gets up. We're going to go with Raises Party's attack. Okay, then we probably want to heal with Austin because Austin's not really going to be able to do anything. So let's switch over to... Oh, actually, Austin can use... Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Austin can use Megidola. So let's instead use like the Aohige special. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, let's use one of these. Increase everybody's health back. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Then with Akihiko, raises party's accuracy evasion. Let's go for that too. We're just going to buff up everybody here. Okay. Mabufadine, which is ice. And unfortunately, he gets a double weakness there. Brave Blade as well. Okay. Oracle, which is definitely needed if she wants to, like, fully cure us. That would be amazing. I think she can do that, right? Nope, she gave us the mega buff. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Concentrate. Next magic attack will deal more than double damage. And this should still go with all of the stacking buffs and everything. Okay. Aegis gets back up. With Aegis, I think we will just go for Dairahan on Akihiko. Okay. Austin gets back up. We're going to go for... Yeah, the Theurgy would be great. Let's do Scarlet Havoc, ignoring resistances. We just really need Mitsuru to land that ice attack. That's going to be huge. That did nothing. Wow. Okay, Akihiko gets back up. Let's go ahead and use another Aohige special with Akihiko. We really need just Mitsuru to attack here. Attack reverted, defense reverted. That's really good because defense goes down too. He goes with Mabufadine. Okay, that's perfect. And now we've got a huge Diamond Dust attack. And let's just double check. Yep, he does not have ice resistance. So huge ice attack here. Yep, and inflicted with freeze as well. So that's gigantic. Wait, what? Wait, why does he not have any resistances now? Wait, what? I'm confused. I mean, that makes this way easier. Why did that happen? I'm very confused. Also, we just got a crit. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know why he just lost all of his resistances. That seems very weird, but sure. Okay, 120,000 experience. Everybody gets level ups. This Persona cannot learn any more skills. Megidole on. Severe almighty damage. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's switch the, yeah, let's get rid of the wind. Might as well just use items for that. And then we'll switch to Alice, too, here. Stagnant air. Okay, increased resistance to physical damage negates physical weaknesses. Ooh. This is on Aegis. Party's defense. Let's switch out Marakukaja, because we don't really buff our defense too often.
Yes.
No problem. The end is just about in sight now. You've fought your fair share of battles at this point. Anytime you're in a slump, just remember all the blood and sweat you put into this. That's deep. Well, I hope it keeps you motivated. Anyway, bottom line is I don't want to have any regrets. I'll do my job to the best of my ability, so you keep it up too, leader. You can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. What is that, number 7 for Judgment? Indeed. All right, on to the next one. Let's keep this energy going. Okay. Well, I mean, he was starting off as difficult, but I don't know why he just lost all of his resistances. Was it because he got frozen? I'm a little confused. But like I said, I will take it. Excalibur. Ooh. What is Excalibur? Looks like it's an Austin weapon. Damage goes up by 17, and you get plus 100 SP. So that is literally just a flat-out upgrade, as usual. I will take it. Let's also use the teleporter. Because I want to see if Elizabeth will give us any Twilight Fragments, because that would be huge. Yep, 2 Twilight Fragments. Okay.
Here are my requests.
Can't believe we still have not gotten, like, that Persona creation request done yet. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's make a save here as well. And then back we go. Bum, bum. So what do we got? Like 2 or 3 more gatekeepers, it sounds like, right? Because we need literally 3 more judgment increases.
Trembling. Am I malfunctioning?
Bum, ba ba doom, ba ba doom. Alrighty. And we got another golden hand, which is great. Okay, so let's go find that little golden guy. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. There he is. Yeah! Okay, so this guy starts with the resistance to everything, right? So we should take him out, I believe, with...
Who's gonna win this?
Yeah, Mitsuru or Austin. So let's guard here. Mitsuru's gonna use Ice Break. We're gonna guard with Aegis. And with Austin, we will switch personas to Alice, and we'll go for the Megi Do Leon. Chooses 50 SP. And that just instantly kills him, which is kind of crazy, actually. And we get 20,000 XP. Thoth levels up.
Good work, everyone.
Only Thoth, which is kind of funny. Alrighty, so this is a dead end. Let's go this way. There, we've got more stairs. It says Rare Shadow, but we literally already did that, didn't we? Got another Twilight chest. Not even sure if that's worth it, though. It might be better to literally save the Twilight fragments for the Twilight chest at the end of, at the end of Gatekeeper floors. But let's open it. Let's see what we get. Repel Strike. Yep, it's definitely worth to save those. 1,000%. Okay, I'm going to use this one here, though, because it'll reset that shadow. Crit rate amp. Yeah, it is not worth to use those normally whatsoever. That is, like, terrible, actually.
So this is where the stairs were.
Okay, another stair leading up. We got another Manad door. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go this way. I can see a shadow in the distance. We're going to squeeze on by him. Excuse me.
I hope we can all be
Let's go this way. There's the stairs once again. Floor 250 up to 251. We've just got a normal chest here.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Okay. Ooh, Twilight Fragments. Fantastic. Okay, Twilight Fragment ×1. Let's open this bad boy up. We got 2 opals. That is a big, scary red shadow. So I'm going to be looking at the map here. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, hopefully I don't find a dead end here. This might be bad, but I think we're okay. Yep, up we go. No way, what's that? I'm sensing a very powerful presence on the next floor, and I'm picking up equal level threats from multiple floors after it. We're in for 2 fights in a row. No, maybe more. This is our toughest test so far. You'll want to be armed to the teeth for this one. Yeah, as usual, it's all good, Fuka. Relax. You get so stressed out. Don't even think it's worth it. Let's talk to Elizabeth really quick.
Very well, then.
Okay, do we need more SP? Yeah, probably would be a good idea. So, let's find some SP down here. Instant Curry, 50 SP. We'll do that on Austin. Chewing Soul. Okay, that should be good, I would imagine. Let's go over here and save the game. All right, so it sounds like 1 to 2 to 3 border floors. 1 to 2 to 3 gatekeepers in a row, it sounds like. Bum, bum, bum. Just one guy again, huh? Interesting. There's no teleporter. You'll have to defeat them all to get back. First round, show it who's boss. I'll support you as best as I can. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's do it.
I am fully determined.
I'll give it everything I've got, so let's work together.
Let the battle begin.
All right, we've got the Cultist of Death. Let's try a strike. Normal damage. Let's try a slash. Normal damage. Megidoleon. Okay, decent damage from him. Cultist of Death is chanting a death spell. Oh boy. So should we guard when that happens? Do-do-do-do. High chance of Dark Insta-Kill, but it's definitely not going to work on him, right? Severe Almighty damage. High chance of Charm to one foe. Heavy Dark damage to all foes. I wonder if he would be weak to Dark. It would kind of make sense, right? Let's give it a shot. Magion. He's probably immune to it. Yep, he heals from it. Fantastic. Okay, raises party's attack. This might be really bad, actually. Let's go for a Pierce. Okay, normal damage from the Pierce. Yeah, this is not good. Let's full analysis on him. So he's weak to wind. Ooh, if we have a wind thing, that might be huge here, actually. Okay, so that's really bad, because we're about to take this full thing. Unless... Can we... Ooh, charged herb. Next physical attack will deal more than double the damage. Wow. Lowers one attack, lowers one foe's attack, defense, and accuracy, evasion for 3 turns. Okay, let's use that on him. This might be good to cut down on his attack here. And then, yeah, what do we do against this guy? Concentrate, Neuro Slash. I'm going to guard here. Mahameon. The homunculus sacrificed himself and somebody was weak. Austin withstood the attack. Not even sure what he did there. Defense goes down. Okay, this could be horrible, but we did just save. How do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? Does anybody have wind? We do have Garudine there with Seth. That might be the way to go. Yeah, let's go with Seth. Let's go with Garudine. We need to make sure to heal Austin here. Down he goes with the weakness. All out attack. Yeah. Okay, decent damage there. We will go ahead. Yeah, let's use Dairahan. We gotta make sure Austin heals up here. Also, our Theurgies are about to pop too. Okay. So wind, and outside of that, we could just deal. Yeah, let's go with God's Hand here. We'll just go full damage. 401, not bad, not bad. Mitsuru, we'll go with, let's use a Aohige special. Top everybody's health off. Makugeon again. Wow. Oh, no, that's the normal one. Who's weak? Oh, because it's Alice. The homunculus sacrificed himself. Okay, yeah, we have Alice, who's like the embodiment of darkness or whatever. Oh, wait, no, we have Seth. Wait, who's weak to... Yeah, I guess we have a lot of personas that are weak to Holy here, unfortunately. Okay, this is really good, too, because everybody's getting their theurgies as well. Okay, I think we could just rush here now. Yep. Big damage from Aegis. Alright, not bad at all. 84,000 XP. Everybody levels up to level 78. Hey, can you hear me? You're doing great. You're almost there. So, I know this goes without saying, but let's make sure we win this, okay? It's just, we've had so many great memories together, and we should keep making more. Oh, sorry, I'm being weird saying all this stuff out of nowhere, huh? It's not weird at all. Oh, good. I thought maybe I was acting out of character, but I'm glad you're okay with it. Haha. Anyway, I won't give up until the very end. Actually, no, I won't let there be an end. So here's to making more memories, leader. Can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Rank 8 Judgment. Alright, I'll let you get back to it. You're almost there. You got this. Thank you. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. Sounds like we got a couple more here. And there's no Twilight Fragment chest here, which is surprising. So let's make sure to use those incenses before we fight the next one. Round 2 coming up. Expect this one to be just as tough as the last. You can do it, though. I know you can. I think so, because we didn't even have the theurgies last time, and now we do. So I believe we will be able to do it personally. Magic Incense. Definitely use that on Mitsuru, who's our magic attacker, at least for this playthrough. And here we go.
All right.
Sorry, but we're breaking through. We're soaring. We're flying. Okay, we've got Hedonistic Sinner. Let's go with Matsuyodyne on them. See if they're weak to electric, maybe. They absorb electric. Okay, maybe it's going to be physical attacks then. Let's go for a Neuro Slash. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Ooh, reflects it. And confused herself. That's horrible. Okay. Ailment susceptibility up. So what is the deal with these guys? Primal, heavy strike damage to all foes. Yeah, let's try strike. Okay, they take normal damage from strike. Evil smile. Okay, so we've got, yeah, everybody's inflicted, so we're going to switch to whoever has the Amarita Shower, which is you. Let's go ahead and heal everybody's status effects, because that's pretty bad. Also, Aegis does have her Theurgy. And I guess we'll go with the Dairahan on Mitsuru. Okay, what are you guys weak to? Let's go ahead and use, yeah, full scan. So no weakness, but strike is good and ice is good. So Diamond Dust may be the play here. Let's weaken this guy first. .447 and inflicted with freeze. Matsuyodyne, which Aegis is weak to. Super unfortunate. Gets a double weakness there. Evil touch as well. Okay, fears Mitsuru. Aegis does get back up though. Does have their Theurgy. Maximum firepower. Let's try to get this one dead because he's lower. And a critical. Ooh, wow. Okay. Not bad at all. And then Akasha Arts, I think, as well. Okay, pretty chunky damage there. This guy gets back up. Ghastly Whale. Oh no, that kills Mitsuru, doesn't it? The homunculus sacrifices itself. Okay, luckily we have a lot of homunculi, I guess. Okay, so strike damage is neutral because we want to get this one killed, ideally. So who has good strike? We also have Bishamon 10 with the Megadola. But wait, no, we have Alice with Megadoleon, which I keep forgetting about. So let's do that. Hopefully severe almighty damage is enough here. Okay, not enough, but we're close. And then they take... yeah, strike damage. So we're going to go with God's Hand. Hopefully Akihiko can finish this one. Beautiful. Alrighty. Then, we need to heal Miss Aegis, but we're going to go with a Concentrate, I think. Aegis can also increase our damage, too. So let's go with a Concentrate. This guy's going to go with Matsuodyne, which is a weakness for Aegis. They keep abusing it over and over and over again. Zyodyne, which is bad if it's on Aegis, which it is, but Aegis recovers. Wow. That's actually really good. Yeah, let's go with Raises Party's attack as well. Yeah, that's actually crazy good. Like, if Aegis dies, she just gets fully restored with all of her HP as well. Do we even need to Theurgy here? I think I'm going to save my Theurgy. And let's go for somebody, Bishamon 10, I think. And I think we'll just... right, kind of forgot about that. Okay, restores 50% of HP and raises accuracy evasion for all allies. Yeah, let's just go with Scarlet Havoc. We'll use the Theurgy here. Ooh, and a crit. Man, I feel like this episode has gone really well in terms of combat. Yeah. Okay, well, we're just gonna punch him. Because Mitsuru should blow this guy up with Diamond Dust here. She's like mega buffed here. This should deal a ton of damage. Yep, 14-14, which is huge. Good job, everyone, indeed. 96,000 experience. Everybody levels up again.
Leader.
Good job, everyone. Now there's only one more left. We're very close. To be honest, I was a little worried. I thought my desire for the ones close to me to avoid pain may result in my inability to fight. However, the opposite seems to be the case. I feel a stronger motivation to fight than before. You're very reliable. Yes, please feel free to rely on me anytime. I will embrace this new feeling and continue to fight alongside everyone. Can sense everyone's strength and resolve. This is going to be Judgment number 9, I think. Judgment number 9. Now then, let's go. Our opponent is waiting for us. Okay, so it sounds like, yeah, we just have one more Gate Guardian or whatever the heck. No Twilight Chest, which is interesting. Bead Chain, though, which is good. Yep, and it looks like it's right here. It's this weird guy on the horse thing, which I was not expecting. The third battle. This is the last one. The border floor is right above us on the next floor. We're so close. Let's put it all out there. Last big push, everyone. Okay, well, yeah, that was not as bad as I thought. I mean, famous last words, of course. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready.
Let's do this.
Stay alert. The enemy's powers are unknown. Alrighty. So what's this guy's deal? Genocidal Mercenary. Let's try Strike. He has Reflect for Strike. Let's go with Blade of Execution, which would be good to get out early, because it's going to debuff him. Okay, debuff there. Tentarafu, which is Confusion, I believe, on everybody. Inflicted with Confuse, but not on Austin, and also Aegis gets an instant recovery here. Let's go for Raises Party's attack. Might as well go all out with the buffs here. Akihiko is confused, though. Okay, so let's go with... yeah, let's switch this to Alice. Dun. We'll go with Megadoleon. We don't really want to hit him with anything because we don't want him to absorb anything.
Okay, decent damage there. Sonata is confused, throws out some money. 2,000 yen, no big deal. Okay, let's also go with Concentrate. We're just going to use buffs here because we don't know what he's weak to yet. Okay, he's going to charge, which is scary. Increases his damage next turn. Let's go ahead and full analysis him. So he does heal from ice, so we're going to need to do Ice Break, but he takes normal pierce damage. So we're definitely going to hit him with Primal Force here. Okay, with Austin, let's switch to Bishamon 10 and use Primal Force as well. Ooh, and that's a crit. That's huge. That is huge. Oh my god. We didn't even have to grind it all this playthrough, and we're like so strong. Holy moly, dude. Sonata is confused, throws money away again, which is unfortunate. And then with Mitsuru, we're going to have to use Ice Break. There's no way for us to just kill him here, right? I guess we will go with Ice Break. Just don't want him to heal here because he's so close. Akasha Arts, which hits everybody for strike. Gets a crit, of course, on Aegis. Primal Force, which is huge pierce damage on Aegis as well. Who blocks it. Oh my god. Okay, we are Aegis, so we're going for the Primal Force. This might do it. Well, yeah, I gotta say, that was honestly way easier than I thought it was gonna be. We ended at level 80 for everybody as well. 142,000 experience. The gatekeeper's signal just went down. We did it. That was the last one. Now just the real battle. Yes, you're right. We're almost at our goal. But now that the gatekeepers are out of the way, our path is clear. I sense an area with no outer wall a little higher up. That's probably the place Ryoji-kun was talking about. Let's go, all of us, together. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve. I am thou, thou art I. The Judgment Arcana has been maximized. Level 10 Judgment. The Judgment social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Messiah, the Savior. Please be careful out there and good luck. Okay, well, yeah, I'm honestly surprised at how easy that went.
Terrible place, but is there?
And then look at that, we even have enough for this final Twilight chest, too. It's kind of crazy how perfect everything worked out. A butler suit. All that for a butler suit? Seriously? Oh, the Menad Passage. I forgot about... I always forget about the Menad Passage. It's one of those doors again. Since the layout of this floor doesn't change, this door likely won't disappear. So you can explore it any time. We'll leave it up to you, leader. Yeah, I kind of want to leave and then come back. I assume we're going to have another opportunity. In fact, I may just do it to grind to make sure we'll defeat the last boss. I'll just have to remember to come back to the... come back to this this floor here. So let's go up because we should get more chests as well. Yes. We've made it to the 256th floor. I sense an open area with no walls a few floors up. That's probably what Ryoji-kun was talking about. The way to the promised place, that's where we're supposed to go on January 31st. We've made it this far. I have faith in you. No matter what's waiting for us ahead, we won't lose. It's time to put it all on the line. This is the fight to end them. Agreed. Do-da-do-da-do. Path to the next floor is blocked off. Looks like we can't go any further than this. The path will probably open on the promised day. Let's wait for January 31st while we prepare for the final battle. Now all we have to do is prepare ourselves for the moment with no regrets. Okay. Well, yeah, that's all of Tartarus. I really like how this last floor looks. Looks so cool to me. Alrighty, so we can go ahead and get out of here now. And we'll just have to remember to do the Menad Passage. I'll probably do, like I said, maybe get up to, level 90 or at least do one little flurry of leveling up, basically.
Marvelous.
Okay, we also get 2 Twilight Fragments. And
Are you accepting a request?
We have Defeat the Shadow of the Void. Defeat the Shadow of the Void lurking within the Menad Passage on the 255th floor in Adama, the 6th block. At the upper levels of Tartarus, deep within, I sense an immensely malevolent presence. This wicked shade prowling within the darkness. Let us call it the Shadow of the Void. This time, I would like to request that you defeat the Shadow of the Void. While it is a request of considerable difficulty, I shall wait for a report of your success. Okay, interesting. So I'm glad we didn't do that, because that sounds very difficult.
Very well.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
Oh, hello.
Bum-ba-da-doom-doom. Okay. So yeah, just the Manad door and then maybe one little grinding session, which we probably don't even need to do, honestly. And then we should be ready for the end of the month. Perfect time to end here. Yep. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Let me know if you have any opinions on Pikmin. Friendly reminder, you can hit join under the video if you'd like to get these videos as soon as they're uploaded. Also, check out the Patreon. $1 and you get a ton of stuff. Link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Not sure how many episodes we have left of this, but it definitely seems like we're getting very close to the end after all of this time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.